And but Ceja is a tremendous counterpuncher and combination type of frame, which is unbelievable.
It's a very big junior feather.
So Figueroa is starting out boxing. It's a tricky fighter. And if Brandon doesn't keep his punches.
And you're right about Omar Figueroa. This is a good uppercut by Ceja, effective in close.
But what I was going to finish saying is that Ceja's body is probably not in great shape. A lot of effect on Ceja right now.
Well, they're making Ceja's face red.
Yeah.
That's for sure. How they fire back and forth. Ceja's got some good shots too.
No, the outside here, he's looking to see if, but he got caught with a little doubt, and he's getting out here right now.
But Ceja coming in said, look, I know Figueroa's the
much more effective like that. Because it's
shock absorption in that first fight.
Yes.
This did 2 to the head in the last 10 seconds. Right hand over the top, now a combination of shots. So, I mean, Figueroa throws power shots. Two men trading, fighting in the phone booth. Thinks that, hey, if we get in and we're throwing to the body, I'm going to win the exchange. Listen to those. Another good body shot there. Left hook.
So I think he's more successful that way.
Well, he just caught Ceja with really good.
More pressure, so maybe we can find out in the fight.
Competition, maybe they can.
Right. I mean, you know, better competition. You know, they're more.
The fight in one shot, basically. That was his last time out. Again, he's
well schooled on the inside as you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing some great combinations.
He's also very good at landing them just right on the belt line, and those are withering shots as well.
Now that was a good left hook, you know, and he did it from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's what I'm.
Briefly, but he did get tagged, and he's throwing back now. Here far to his left, too, to land that hook. He was trying to get that hook to the shot, to the side. Ceja now throwing hard shots.
He's throwing these punches, especially the wide punches. He's leaving himself.
Gene 80 taking a close look. That was almost low from Figueroa.
Need to just to keep in the front foot and keep pressure to.
And another one right there. They're both really landing hard pieces. A lot of give and take, and just like this. But Brandon's left eye is now
variables in his fight plan. You know, I don't think he can stay in box on the outside.
No.
So, good. So it is the championship 12, and Figueroa has got his work cut out. Super middleweight champ looking on.
Still strong punches from Ceja, though. Hey, that's some horrific punches did Omar, and he stayed in that fight top to bottom. He touches the top, Ceja didn't go to the
round 7 here. This has been an outstanding bout. Brandon Figueroa.
Yo, don't you think Ortiz should be warming up right now? You know, Deontay's warming up, and you know.
I'm surprised he's not. I'm going to tell you, while we were talking about moments ago, there's been some great action going on here. Good back.
Ceja is digging in. He is throwing these hard shots. He is now using the uppercut a lot more. Good hook left hand, even though he's coming out of the southpaw stance.
It's the first time you've really seen Ceja effect, as they may have earlier, and he feels he can knock him out in the next. Yeah, but again, you know, in front of him, banging it out.
We're in the 8th round right now. I'm figuring some of these rounds have
6. I mean, this inside fighting, Figueroa, I fight go on, not weaker.
Larry, thank you. Look, I don't think that's out of luck.
And I would not disagree with that.
Because he's throwing a lot of good combinations, scoring punches, accurate punches, and they were having a...
has changed just somewhat. He's getting battered around.
And Ceja's coming, stepping to
the 12 here, and Ceja's still strong. So, you know, him fading. Ooh, these shots by Ceja. Back to the head.
And it's funny that Figueroa, as the fighters, his father didn't even think.
When you put that forearm on top of somebody's back of the neck.
It makes it look like that, but he definitely wasn't pushing down.
And Julio Ceja, tough fight to score. You see the punches landed.
Boy.
According to CompuBox, no knockdowns in this fight. I think we might end up looking back.
Yeah, he's waiting to get the
tired right now. That's why he's actually doing that.
For Julio Ceja. And more
without working Brandon.
Those hooks are landing. Score wins. They go right at it here as we open up.
I have Ceja hit 96-94. I gave these shots. Oh my gosh!
Right.
He's giving a workshop with body shots.
Yeah, you're right. You have a war of conditioning. Ceja's been able to keep up the
Ceja's house basically, and he's sitting there, and Ceja's saying,
boy, Ceja just ripped off like 7, 8, 9 punches. You're absolutely right. And if you saw him, he just took a half step back and jumped back in with action. Ceja right now.
Figueroa back to work in the final. You can hear both corners screaming out their instructions. Left hook by Figueroa. That two good young fighters.
Both corners are worried. Both corners don't know if they've won the fight. Oh, that's a heavy right hand by...
And they're throwing hooks and uppercuts mostly. Look at that, another hook by Ceja. Now win the belt that's on the line, the belt that's out there, but...
Because it's been all Figueroa so far.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
he's throwing now.
To win this fight, though.
Another... It's not much. That is...
out of the 50s and 60s, that was a war of attrition.
The same thing. Let's go back now and go through again. Brandon.
114 to 114, even a draw.